Welcome back, my beautiful little angels, and welcome back to the studio. Before we jump into today's build, I've got some good news and some bad news. Well, more like sad news. The good news is, I've been away filming a lot of content, which means a lot of editing, which I hate, but I will do. The sad news is that, unfortunately, while I was gone, my 16-year-old foster kitty has passed away. So, yeah. It's been quite the situation processing that because, the last memories I have of her now are her coming to me when I was making mosaics back at the old studio. So now I've got one more beautiful little angel supporting me from the heavens. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a street art mosaic tribute dedicated to little kitty and to all the little rescue animals that leave little imprints on our lives. And we're going to be building it here at the desk using fiberglass mesh. And then under the cover of darkness, I'm going to go install it somewhere. I'm going to use this as my graffiti mosaic inspiration. So let's get started. So while searching the internet for some angel kitty pictures, I found this design here. And I decided to use that just as it is. Now, if you have a design that you find that you might want to make a mosaic with, you can follow the exact same process. I scaled the image so I could use one of these 1 centimeter or 1 centimeter tiles for the eye, just with a little bit of clipping. If you find the image that you use as your inspiration on an iPad or a computer screen, you can do what I've done in the past, and I put a clear piece of paper over top, turn off any of the lights that are surrounding us, and there you have it. It becomes much easier to trace. The next thing you're going to want to do is grab yourself a pencil and lightly trace over the design as close as you can. If there's any details you're not going to use in your mosaic, there's no point in tracing those. Once you have your design in pencil, use a felt and trace over it and refine lines or shapes that you want to keep in the mosaic. Now, to make a street art mosaic, you can't really stand on the corner for hours gluing individual pieces to a wall, so you need a method that lets you build in the safety of the studio, and then you can install it under 2 minutes out in the streets. Once your design has been finalized, you just put tape over top of the design and then cut out the excess here, and what you're going to be left with is your design essentially covered in tape. This will allow you to remove the paper backing afterwards. So what you want to do next is tape your design onto a table or somewhere flat that you can work on for a while. And once that's down, the next thing you're going to do is get your mosaic mesh. If you don't know how to use this, well, you're going to learn today. This is just little fiberglass mesh. It's got these little strands of fibers that the glue sticks really well to. And then I place my mosaic mesh over top of the design, and this way I can glue right on top. What I'm using here is a sticky back mesh. If you don't have that though, you can just tape your mesh to the table, and then we begin gluing on our tiles. Here I've got some clear white glass tiles and some different colors of grays and a little gradient. I began with the easiest parts first, which were the eyes, and I chose these black square tiles and just cut them into round circles using my straight edge nippers. Once that was done, what I did was I knew I needed a lot of thin black pieces, so what I suggest doing, and what I think is easiest to do when you have a big outline, is to take some time. Here you can see I used a little bit of offcut shard for the little nose. That worked out really nice. But then I went back with my wheeled nippers and I split each one of these 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter tiles into thirds. You can do that in bulk. That makes designing and laying out your tiles much easier. And then I just went around applying a little bit of my glue and I finished the entire outline. Now you can see why having all the tiles cut before is much faster than cutting each tile as you want to place it down. So again, with these outline tiles, I suggest you just cut a bunch of them in advance. Now, because this is a street piece, I wanted to choose high contrast colors. So that's why I'm using black tiles as the outline and white tiles as Kitty herself. Although Kitty was black and white, I wanted this to pop a bit more. Next, I got some bright yellow tiles for the halo here and started to make the halo. And for that, I did the same thing. I cut the pieces into quarters this time because I wanted it to be a bit thinner, and using the same process, I glued down the quarter tiles to the halo. Although I liked the design the way it was to make my life easier, I added a contrasting background color with these light green tiles. Now you notice I left gaps in between all these, and this is so that when I glue this down, the mortar has some space to goop into these tiles and hold it to the wall wherever it may be. Now because I don't have so much time when I'm installing it, I decided to pre-grout this mosaic. So I used white grout so that all I have to do is glue it to the wall. Now you notice what I did on the back was using some of the same white mortar that I'm going to use to stick it to the wall. I actually layered the back with mortar, and using a little fork here I just scribed in some lines. That way the mortar has something to hold on to, because the plan is to just glue this to the wall, clean up the edges with the white grout, and run away as fast as I can. So now we got the mosaic all finished here, and it's all ready to be mounted. I'm gonna pick the right night here, and I'm gonna go out and I'll take you guys with me. It obviously has to be at nighttime, but I'm gonna pack my bags, pack my grout, have a little mixing cup, and we're gonna go mount this mosaic somewhere in the city. You guys, if you liked the video or you got some inspiration, make sure to like the video and comment on any ideas that you have for future videos. And I would love for you guys to subscribe if you haven't already. Again, sorry for my little poo-poo sort of mood, but I promise you I got good things coming up. Like I said, I got a lot of footage I gotta edit, and yeah, and we'll also be continuing on the David mosaic that I've been making out of marble. I've gone quite far on it actually, and I just haven't posted the videos of me working on it. Again, huge shout outs to all my new subscribers. Since I've been gone filming for the last 2 weeks, I've noticed a huge number of new subscribers. So hello to all my new subscribers, and welcome to the channel Piece by Piece Mosaic, where we do everything mosaic and only mosaics. And another shout out to all my day one subscribers. I really appreciate you guys. I thought it was going to take me 6 months to get 100 subscribers, and now I'm almost at 600 subscribers. I really appreciate all the people commenting, liking, and subscribing. So until then, you guys, I'll see you in the next video.